Welcome to First Time Leaders Accelerated. I'm Timothy Dean Smith, your host and coach. This podcast is dedicated to first-time leaders, entrepreneurs who hire their first employee, and seasoned leaders seeking to improve their skills. Leading people is the most important responsibility in the world, yet 60% of first-time leaders fail. Using my 4 decades of experience, I established the premier First-Time Leader Development Program to prevent these failures. 84% of companies expect a shortage of leaders. The common problem I solve is twofold. Number one, only 5% of companies have a leader development strategy because most companies don't have this competency on their staff. And two, 60% of first-time leaders fail. I have a phrase that sums up why 60% of first-time leaders fail. I call it, get rid of your best people and wreck your culture in 3 easy steps. The 3 steps often look like this. A top individual contributor is selected and promoted to a leader role without any assessment. The first-time leader is not trained or receives improper training. And number 3, without the necessary assessment and training, often the first-time leader will fail and choose to leave their organization rather than face the career-long embarrassment of returning to their pre-promotion role. The first-time leader's exit causes lingering depression throughout the organization, impacting the emotions and productivity of those who remain. This absolutely wrecks the culture, which takes a long time to recover and is extremely expensive. And those remaining are hesitant when approached to lead. With 4 decades of experience, I created the Leader Development Program to prevent this frequent and costly failure. My 5-hour program assesses and accelerates your transformation from individual contributor to being prepared to lead people, regardless of your level or industry. Most training programs attempt to make you a leader solely with classroom training, and it could range from days, weeks, or even months. This is clearly a case where more is not better. There's no secret sauce, just time-tested fundamentals. It only takes 5 hours to learn leader fundamentals. And remember, you learn to be a leader in the classroom, but you can't become a leader in the classroom. You become a leader only when people choose to follow you. Again, you learn to be a leader in the classroom, but you can't become a leader in the classroom. You become a leader only when people choose to follow you. My program is designed for first-time leaders, entrepreneurs who hire their first employee, and seasoned leaders seeking to improve their skills. My program begins with a free online leader prerequisites self-assessment. There are 4 questions. The first, self-leadership. How you lead your life is how you will attempt to lead others. And those you lead will emulate you. Number 2, do you care about people? Number 3, are you inspired to lead people? Not motivated, but inspired to lead people. And number 4, are you trained to lead people? There are 3 phases to the training. My 5-hour program, and the second is to begin leading people. Leadership is developed daily with your team. Leadership occurs only when people decide to follow you. And the third phase of the training is monthly coaching. This is often lacking and is another contributor to why 60% of first-time leaders fail. Those questions again. Self-leadership. Do you care about people? Are you inspired to lead people? Are you trained to lead people? If you respond yes to the first 3 questions, you will be sent a link to enroll in my program. My program gives you the confidence to lead yourself and others. Everyone deserves to be led well. Are you prepared to lead people? Visit tdspi.com. That's tdspi.com and click on Find Out. If you find my insight valuable, share this podcast with others, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Beginning in January 2023 and continuing through October, I will deliver my first-time leader development program on Transformation Tuesday, the third Tuesday of each month, at Tioga Downs Casino. Click the appropriate link in the show notes to take your first step and find out if you have what it takes to lead people. Remember, treat people like they make a difference, and they will. Make your leadership matter. Thank you for listening to the First Time Leaders Accelerated podcast. Take care.